Good morning. It's December 8th, the 8th day of Vlogmas. And since the kids had been really sick, I decided to keep them home from school today. They only had a half day of school, and it seemed like the wiser choice to allow them to sleep in a little bit. I got to sleep in a little bit. It's about 7:30, and that's about like 2.5 extra hours of sleep for me lately. I am not a morning person, but I've kind of had to adopt a little bit of a morning person mentality with the kids and just feeling like I'm able to get everything accomplished in a day that I can. Since today is Friday, it is technically my day off, and I am going to actually pretty much take the day off. I have to do a couple of things, but the kids are still in bed, and so I am going to make myself my chai latte and sit in my chair, do my devotions, and then I think knit a lot today, and hopefully make some progress on the Vlogmas videos that are up. So many of the podcasters that I watch are making Vlogmas videos, and I love to watch them, but I have not been able to keep up. So I want to make a dent in those today. So I'm gonna get my latte and just kind of relax and wake up slowly. Having my blood drawn. I am on Coumadin or warfarin, which is a blood thinner, and I have to keep my blood levels monitored on a regular basis to make sure that it is working properly. And I am on that because about 6 years ago I had severe pulmonary embolisms. Basically, I had blood clots in both of my lungs that were so severe that I was hospitalized for almost 2 weeks. Damage was done to my lungs. My right lung, the lower portion, is permanently collapsed from some of the damage. It was pretty scary. The doctors kind of have made comments like, we don't really know why you're not dead, with the extent of how bad they were. It took a while for them to figure out why I got blood clots, because at the time I was 31 years old. I was active. In fact, I had just run a 5K, my first ever sub 30-minute 5K, a couple of days before the blood clots developed. So it was pretty scary, and it's definitely left some lasting effects. And one of those is that I have to be on blood thinners for the rest of my life. And I am on Coumadin. There's lots of reasons for that I won't get into, but it does require me to have regular blood draws to make sure that everything is working properly. And I had a procedure done right before Thanksgiving. Not a big deal, just a routine thing, no big deal. But I did have to go off them and do a bridge thing. So I'm kind of reacclimating my body back to them and getting those levels back where they're supposed to be. So I've had to have quite a few blood draws in the last week or so. So hopefully everything is good, and this is the last one that I have to have for a while, because it's really a pain in the butt to have to have your blood drawn. If they stay within level, it's like once a month. But if things go weird and kind of wonky, then it's like every week, and that can get really obnoxious. So that's done, and I'm gonna grab some food for the kids while I am out. They are both doing well. Abby coughed a lot last night, but she's feeling better, and Phil was he's feeling better. You can tell he's still not himself. They both go back to their dads tonight, so I'm glad that they're both at least feeling more like themselves, because I hate sending them back when they don't feel like themselves. So that's all for now. Talk to you in a little bit. So I have finished my first sock with the Christmas colorway that I got from the Woolen Homestead. This like flew off my needles, and yes, I have it on my foot because I was trying it on, making sure everything fit. The yarn is from the Woolen Homestead. The colorway is Homemade Christmas. The pattern is from the knitting expat Mina Phillip, and it's called Mistletoe Kisses. It's her latest Christmas pattern, and it comes with her sock clubs that she's doing for 2018 as like a bonus pattern, and I believe you can still sign up for those at a reduced price. So this is my finished sock. Like I said, it flew off the needles, and yeah, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna be casting the second one on in a little bit. So I am getting ready to take the kids back to their dad's, and then once I get back, David is coming. David is my pastor friend. He's coming to pick me up, and we are going to a dinner put on by one of the clubs in the town that he lives in, and that I also have parishioners that come from that town. And in fact, one of my parishioners is like the head of that club. So we are going to that dinner. It's at a little bar that's in that town. And then apparently afterwards, across the street, there's karaoke. I don't sing, but David sings, so that could be kind of fun. Yeah, so that's kind of gonna be my evening. I don't know if there will be any more footage for the rest of the day or not, and this probably won't get uploaded until sometime later on Saturday because I don't know how late I'm going to be out tonight. So that's going to be my night. Hopefully it should be a good time. If I don't see you guys one more time before I post this, I hope you all had a great day, and I will chat with you tomorrow.